Oh, we're back in the original. What the hell? We're back here. Sun is going through the blinds. Isn't it nice to have not a cell phone video for once, though, you guys? How are you all holding up? It's Apocalypse Week. We know. I'm acting different because I'm on this camera and I feel like I have to put on a show for this camera and not my cell phone. So, let's get the show on the road. I'm running out of things to talk about for Apocalypse Week. So if you have any ideas of things you want me to talk about, tell me. Because I don't know what you guys want. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? Can I do anything to help you out? I'm gonna... It's the top of a microphone. That looks so inappropriate. I'm leaving it. I'm talking today, okay. This was gonna be an official Fentuzler Friday video. I'll have you guys know. I got this idea a couple weeks back. It's been on the horizon. So here we are on a Tuesday talking about something we should be talking about on a Friday. You know, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take that off there, just in case it sounded weird. We're talking about stuff on a Tuesday we should be talking about on a Friday. But, you know, that's what this whole thing, throwing everything off. I'm losing my mind staying inside. I hate it. I hate staying inside. Benny's losing his mind too. He keeps telling me every 2 seconds by barking at me. But I don't know what to do. Can't go outside. We'll get arrested. What's the worst? What are they going to do if they arrest us for going outside? Do you think? Not that you should stay inside. It's important because you don't want to get sick. Because when have you ever wanted to get sick in your life? My house is pretty boring. I thought I had everything I needed here. But, man, I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of my laptop. I'm sick of my Switch. I'm sick of this new hat I just got. I'm not sick of this hoodie. It says... Thanks, Pizza Slime. You guys saw this on my Instagram yesterday. Good old boys over there. They could be girls. I don't know why I just decided. We're talking about stand-up, you guys. As some of you know, I've dabbled in stand-up. I wouldn't say that I am a professional comedian because I've never gotten paid. I think that's a very key thing to keep in mind when we're talking about comedy. I also wouldn't say that I'm good at comedy. It's definitely its own art. It's its own thing. You can 100% be funny and not good at stand-up. And you can be good at stand-up and not particularly that funny of a person day to day. I've met those people that are just funny in that specific medium. I'm neither. I am somewhere in the middle. Pardon me, I had to burp again. That's a thing that happens when I turn on the camera, I guess. And, you know, I'm just rolling with it. I'm embracing myself. That's all I'm my only friend during this whole time. Because all my friends are just a text away. But can't see ya. Can't spend time with you, but would love to catch up via text message. So stand-up comedy. You guys, I love it. And I go through phases of enjoying it and going and doing it, and times where I don't really want to, I guess. Because I put a lot of pressure on myself to be the best at it. I'm not the best. And my friends are the best, and they're awesome, and a lot of the times I won't go to open mics because I don't want to, and I really wish I could just go see them. but I know that a lot of them will push me to be up on stage because they're good friends. But I have some interesting stories of doing stand-up. The first one I'll tell you is the very first time I ever hosted an open mic, which here there's not a ton of comedy shows, but there's less now, but there was a lot of open mics. You could almost go and open mic every single night of the week, and for a time I did, and it was really fun. But I hosted one. It was really cool. It was at a coffee shop, but it wasn't during the day. It was still at night, and the coffee shop had like this back room that had a stage and had like these blankets and pillows everywhere and looked like a sex dungeon. Can you guys tell the sun's setting right now? How crazy. That's kind of cool. That was kind of cool. I'm going to start over. No, I'm just kidding. That was pretty sweet. If I sit like this... Nope. Shouldn't do that. We're going back to this story. I go to the comedy show thing, and I've been there a bunch as a performer, not as a host. I decided I'm going to get there early. I'm going to talk to the guy that's in charge, get a coffee, be a good presence. I, at the time, wasn't a big coffee drinker. That's changed, as you guys have seen on this journey, when I tried to do no caffeine, and I realized that I am so dependent on caffeine. So I go, and I'm hosting, and I'm really excited. I'm kind of nervous, even though I've been on this stage doing the same thing, because I realized that I need to do my little act, and then in between each person I have to do a little thing, and I didn't prepare for the little things until I was there, and I was like, oh, I gotta try and remember their name and say something cute and funny about them, and not make them look... I can't make fun of them, because they're there to perform, and they're there to show off their jokes, so if I made fun of them, it's a whole different thing. You don't host and make fun of people. If any of you are ever interested, be a nice host. It's not hard. Just don't roast people. It's a host, not a roast. You know what I mean? Get there early. Guy is standing there. There's nobody getting coffee because this coffee shop is out of the way in a house, basically. And I introduced myself, say, I'm Hunter, I'm hosting tonight. He goes, oh, yeah, I heard, man, I heard, yeah, man. Looks kind of like that. He has a lot longer hair, and he's older. And he's like, cool, yeah, can I get you anything to drink or anything, man? And I, fully aware this is probably the majority of the guy's business for the night. So I go, I know for me at least, I'm going to get a chai tea, because I don't like coffee very much. And he goes, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Yeah, man, we ran out of chai earlier, so can I get you something else? So, coffee shop's out of chai. No problem. I go, well, I'll take a hot chocolate, and I think we'll do, and there was 2 other people with me, I think we'll do 3 hot chocolates. That sounds good. And he goes, yeah, cool, man, that's cool, yeah. It'll be just a minute. So I start setting it all up, because he didn't know how to set up the soundboard or anything. He just owned it. And I didn't either, but I learned that night. I go in, take care of everything, get it all set up. He comes back like 15 minutes later with 2 drinks. And he goes, hey, sorry, man, I hate doing this to you. I know I've already done it a couple times, but we actually ran out of the dark chocolate mix. Do you care if I use white chocolate mix for the last one? I was like, why were you going to dark chocolate first? Why was the white chocolate not what you were using? And I tried both. The white chocolate was so much better. So, long story short, if ever given the opportunity between probably any kind of hot chocolate and white chocolate hot chocolate, go with white chocolate hot chocolate. This story went on a lot longer than I meant for it to. So maybe we'll do a part 2 to this next couple of days during the apocalypse week. I've got like 9 more days. I don't know. I keep filming this stuff in advance, and it's driving me nuts because I'm doing all these things that have dates. As you guys know, April 6th, I think that's right. Got a huge thing coming out, and all of that has dates that have deadlines. And this has now had dates and deadlines that are in the future because I'm filming not... This video came out at midnight, you guys. I didn't film it today. Think about that for a second. So, I have like 14 more days left of Apocalypse Week, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay inside.